The haunted house. 3 college students enter a haunted house. The first one to make it out is the loser of the game. The first student enters, and there's nothing but darkness ahead. "I'm scared," he says to himself. "It's dark and I can't see anything." So he turns back around. The second student enters the house and immediately encounters something in front of him. He stops dead in his tracks, terrified. He looks at this thing and screams. "What is that?" The third student enters the haunted house and sees both of his friends standing in front of him. "What's wrong?" he asks. "There's something in front of me." They all turn around to see what the student was talking about. Nothing is in front of them except for an empty room with no windows and complete darkness. They're completely alone inside the haunted house. No one speaks and they continue walking forward until they reach a room that has mirrors on every wall. The walls are covered with thousands upon thousands of reflections. There are hundreds if not thousands of people looking into each other's eyes from every direction. As they look around, the 3 students notice that everyone else in the house is staring back at them, but no one else is moving. No one seems to be paying attention to anyone else. It's as if they were all frozen in time. The first student whispers, "I'm scared." His 2 friends whisper, "Me too." Then they realize that they aren't alone anymore. Someone is standing behind them. And then another person appears behind them, and someone else, and yet another person. Then another, and yet another. Soon, it becomes apparent that there are multiple people standing behind them, and even more people standing in front of them, and many more people standing behind them, and many more people in front of them, and so on. These people have filled up the room, have no eyes, but they are still staring at them, as if they can see what they are thinking. The students cannot even utter a single word, they feel as if they are about to die. Suddenly all the people, who fill the room have started to open their mouth, as if to speak, but their mouth starts getting bigger, and they open wider, now as if they are going to eat them all up. But a strange white light appears out of their mouths, glowing brighter every second, and suddenly, the light covers the entire room. It is so bright, no one can even open their eyes. Then suddenly it all stops, and the people in the room vanish. One student screams, "What just happened? What's going on?" The other 2 students say, "We don't know. We can't explain what just happened." Suddenly the walls of the house starts to crack. It feels as if the house is about to fall down. Heavy winds start blowing, lights start to flicker. The students now panicked and started to run towards the main door. One student falls down the stairs, as he is rushing to get out. He screams to other 2 to help him. They are hesitant, but then come back to help him. As they pick him up, a large shadow of a cloaked man appeared behind them. Suddenly the wind stopped and everything went quiet. They realize something is behind them. It's dead silent now. They slowly turn their heads around to see and scream. Both friends leave their friends and run. The one left behind screams and begs to them not to leave him. Both the friends, just as they reach the door, it closes shut right in their face. The students were never seen ever again.